Once upon a time, in a not-so-far-away land, lived three brothers. The first brother, Gary Broker, loved to surf but lived in the city in an old apartment. The second brother, Michael, was a successful businessman who lived in the penthouse of one of the most expensive apartments in the city. The third brother, Ben, was attending university and lived in a shared room on campus. Although the three brothers were very different from one another, they were also quite similar in one particular way. They had all inherited snout-looking noses from their father. Although this particular feature did not bother the brothers, it did cause them countless instances a few years ago in high school when a guy named Doug Berry used to bully all three of them. One day, the third brother Ben was procrastinating from doing his assignments and decided to log into Facebook. As he scrolled through the website, a Facebook group caught his eye.
Like this page if you think the Broker brothers look like pigs. Who on earth would like this page?
As Ben scanned the Facebook page, he found that 83 people had liked it. Ben could only think of one person who would be cruel enough to create the page. Gary Broker had just returned from a big weekend surfing trip. As he opened the front door, two massive pigs ran past him.
OMG! How and why would there be two pigs in my house?
As Gary walked further into his house, he saw that his walls had been spray-painted pink. Gary couldn't believe his eyes and knew exactly what had happened and who to blame. Michael Broker was on his way home from work one night and was just about to hop into a taxi when he heard yelling from above him. He squinted and looked up at the building and saw three massive eggs fall from a window. He dodged the first and second egg, but the third one got him right in the middle of the head.
Ah!
When Michael got home, he had two messages on his answering machine. The first one was from Gary.
Hey dude, need to speak to you. Any chance we could have a pub lunch Saturday and talk?
Michael was interested into what Gary wanted, but played the second message on the machine. It was from Ben.
Hey mate, not sure if you got my Facebook post, but we're having a boys' lunch Saturday at the pub with Gary.
Michael thought to himself that this was something serious. He shook his shoulders and jumped in the shower to wash the egg off his head. Saturday morning came and all the boys sat down at the pub and began sharing stories about Doug's recent bullying attacks.
Is that why I was scrubbing raw egg out of my hair on Thursday night? Most likely. Ben and I both think Doug should be taught a lesson, or at least confronted. He's crossed the line.
You know what? I think I just realised what the problem is. Have you ever noticed Doug's overly large ears? That's why he torments us, because he's insecure about his own ears. And I know just how we can teach him a lesson.
Later that evening, Ben was checking his Facebook. He discovered the new Facebook group he had made had a massive 250 likes. From that day onwards, Doug never tormented the Broker brothers again.